quantify how to contribute to winning. So it's a huge part of what we do as an organization.
Well, it must feel good to feel the support from the team, right?
Not everyone puts their stock in it, man. You know, our GM is one of those like eye test kind of guys. He's old school that way, you know, like he's just kind of outdated a little bit. We call him a dinosaur.
Oh,
A dinosaur?
teasing the GM, it's a little bold.
Yeah,
It's your boss.
Well,
I don't know.
he's a good sport about it, I must
Okay,
admit.
all right.
And these days, pretty much everybody, you know, specializes anyway.
Yeah.
You know, so he does this, you know, old school scouting kind of stuff that's been around forever. And the data guys, people like Freddie Novak, they focus on the analytics and, you know, the other cutting edge stuff. And in the end, you get, you know, a little bit of best of both worlds.
It's like that old saying goes, our differences make you stronger.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
All right. Well, on that kumbaya note, we want to thank you so much for joining us on 2K TV. It was awesome getting to know you.
Thank you for having me, truly. I had a blast.
All right. Well, tune in next week for another episode of NBA 2K TV.
Every Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific. Don't miss it. John?
Well, Unlimited has gone.
And if your team is starting out slower than anticipated, how do you prevent frustration from setting in, Grant?
That's a tough one. I mean, the trick is to try to stay even keeled. It's such a long season. You're going to have highs and lows. Just treat this like any other low point at any other time of the year. It should pass.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Wiggins and Green make up the forwards. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Prez in at the shooting guard position. McCollum finds Valanciunas. Now Ingram. Shot from the mid-range. Yes, on the jumper.
What I like about Ingram at this point in his career, very decisive in his actions.
Pass to Prez. Four on the clock. Valanciunas with a rebound. Here's New Orleans now. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors.
Tremendous anticipation by Draymond. He caused a turnover and got them out in transition.
Now Jones. 8 points in his last time out. Here's Ingram. And again, New Orleans, no good. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are.
Oh, throw
Wow,
it down.
Can you say elevation.
The beauty of Draymond as a facilitator really sees the entire floor.
Now here's McCollum, a real weapon on offense, averaging around 24 and a half a game. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
And one thing you know you'll always get, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Grant.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well. The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Outside Jones. McCollum, the pass to Valanciunas. Back to McCollum. Warriors with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
The Pelicans were pretty impressive last season, managing to successfully battle their way into the playoffs through a tough play-in tournament.
You know, in that play-in, the Pelicans faced some serious competition, Smitty.
BA, they defeated the Spurs and the Clippers, which was no easy task, but the Pelicans were ready for the challenge and ended up securing a playoff berth.
And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Wiseman. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Thompson, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Poole in for Curry.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Here's Alvarado. Green covering. Green with the defensive effort. The Warriors leading. Here's Prez. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive, trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Here's Prez. Yep, count it. 14 points for him.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
Here's Prez. He's got 14. Good work there as it goes.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Nance outside. Uses the glass on the layup. Nance has got his second basket of the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Prez. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Knocked loose. In transition, here they come for the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a...
Start. Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
He got it off in time. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 17 at the end of the period. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those.
Up front, Brandon Ingram out there with C.J. McCollum, and it's Jones in at the small forward position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
The persistence of Valanciunas is paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Outside Curry to the right side. Here's Prez, and Ingram with the block. Against McCollum. And they're on the break. Finished off the break. He's got 27.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Outside Jones, pass to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
We see it night after night. Zion, relentless assault on the cup.
Timeout. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
And the Warriors. And so we wrap up the first half.
It's free t-shirt time. Get out here and on your feet. That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Pelicans.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls and make...
Whoa, wait a second. With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Prez. That one goes. Count it. And the Warriors lead by 15.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
To the paint. Here's Jones. No good. Good work defensively by Wiseman. Golden State has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, I just couldn't get myself going. Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, you have to be the worst player in meaningless games I have ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball. Brian.
Okay, it shows, Allie. Thank you.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Right side, Jones. Here's Valanciunas, and he banks in the layup. Valanciunas has got 6.
He usually shoots a high percentage in the paint, and on that play, Valanciunas got it done.
Pass to Prez. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line. To shoot 2. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram. Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans. They resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. And the layup is good. Give him 8.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Wiggins outside. Here's Prez, covered by Ingram. To the middle. Here's Green. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
I love it. That's great teamwork on the pick and roll. Then Draymond finished strong.
Jones, the pass to McCollum. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. That's tipped. Here's Prez. And that one drops for him. 33 points for him.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Pass to Jones. McCollum with it. Now here's Williamson. Green covering. Inside. Here's Ingram. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Ingram's got 11 points.
Brandon Ingram possesses grace and power. He mixes them together for a big finish. He's going to have to wait to hit his first triple of this half. He had 3 at the break.
.119 left in the third.
Golden State foul.
Some changes. Valanciunas against Wiseman. The shot by Ingram, no good. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. C.J. McCollum is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Hayes in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Prez. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers.